couple quick tips. When you get the sanding, make sure you tape all the areas that is not being painted, especially your headlights. You can't hit them with the sander. All your emblems, anything that's not being repainted or coated, make sure you tape them up good. On here, we're gonna have to pop the hood, and we're gonna sand and detail underneath the hood, and we'll do all these cracks when we do underneath the hood here. Same thing up here. You don't really have to worry about too much on the edge of the hood, because you're gonna go with the DA or your sander. You're gonna come up here, and then you'll do all this lip and the edges by hand. Same thing here. Right, we're gonna go ahead and tape. We're gonna tape it right about here in this area, along the windshield, all the way across the rooftop, because the rooftop's not getting painted. So same thing here, all the way across. These, we'll pop them open. We'll put a little piece inside of here, and we'll sand this all by hand. Put a piece of tape in there, close it back up. We'll paint it, and then we'll pull it out. It's all done. Right here on these edges, we'll tape it, make sure it's taped really good. It'd be better to remove these pieces, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I'll cross that bridge when I get there. I think I can squeeze it in there, but we'll see. Same thing here. Make sure you tape it, because you don't want to hit it with the, if you're keeping it, you don't want to hit it with the sander. But this one, you see there's some, like this was wrapped or coated or whatever. There's some broken edges. I can't tell if this is a, yeah, I think it might be a wrap. So I gotta make a decision if I'm just gonna pull these and repaint them, or just touch up the wrap, or what I'm gonna do with it. But I'll make that decision. But for sure, for right now, for what we're doing, like there's some spots right there, we're just gonna tape them so we can go ahead and sand everything we need to sand. It's better to move the door handles, make it easy to paint behind them and around them. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, make a decision if we want to do that or not. Same thing with the emblems, we'll do the same thing. Wheels are kind of dirty. I might just replace them, so I'm not really concerned about them too much. Everything that stays needs to be taped and protected before you sand around it. And when you're sanding, since this car doesn't have damage or anything like that, there's no, only reason I'm sanding it is to get it ready for paint. So you want to just sand the surface and get it. See how you can tell the difference? That sanded area there, that's 220 versus this shiny dirty area that's just dirty. That 220, I want to get the whole car into 220, then go to 320 I mean, then we go to 400, then it's all done. One way I made it work, because I'm gonna be doing this project, trying to do it fast as possible so I can get this bad boy on the road and get my tune done and down pipes and all that stuff working. But I want to get it painted so I can actually start driving it while I'm doing the tuning and pulling down pipes and pulling the engine apart, trying to make it fast as possible. Try if we could get up to 1,000 horsepower. I'm not really a German mechanic, so I'm gonna take it through the process, but I'm smart enough to figure it out. It can't be that much difficult. Might be some software I gotta buy and yada yada blah blah blah, but we can get through all that. So what we're gonna do is